to view my social medias and stuff. I don't know if that's a PPO that I have to get so that way she cannot mention my name or.
You can't call her. You can't write her. You can't email her. You WhatsApp you, TikTok you. I mean, I don't even know what way. All right. If she contacts you, do not respond. This is the court's order.
Behavior outside of her character. She's a very responsible person. She's a good mother, and she's absolutely no desire to have any contact whatsoever with the alleged victim. I'd like to point out to the court when it's appropriate.
Go ahead.
She's no longer pregnant. She now has a fourth child that was born January 1st. Under children.
Where's that at in the report?
Under children. So the sentence is correct. Actually, you can probably just leave that the way it is, the way it's worded. And then under employment and income, the defendant no longer receives the food assistance.
Okay.
And there is a child support amount that's not listed. And child support amount is, I believe, $998.
No, one sec. All right, so she has child support now.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much is it a month?
$998.
All right, anything else, counsel?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Shepherd, before I have you allocute, Ms. Shepherd, is the time and date set for sentencing under the Crime Victims' Rights Act of the state of Michigan. You have a right to make a statement. I did receive and review the victim's impact statement you submitted to the court. Is there anything you'd like to say on the record or tell me prior to sentencing?
I guess one of the things that I would just like to address is her still being able to view my social medias and stuff. I don't know if that's a PPO that I have to get so that way she cannot mention my name or stalk me or harass me the way she has been for a year, but I would like something in place for that where she cannot talk about me or bring me up in any kind of conversation.
Okay, well, I don't have the authority to do that. I mean, there's a no contact order in place, right?
Yeah, so
there's a no.
I guess with that no contact, does that mean that she cannot bring me up in conversation? Because she has brought me up in her divorce with the court, as well as constantly bringing down my character on a court-ordered app with her ex-husband.
Okay, I can't. No, it doesn't. I mean, you can't go on her social media. You can't comment on her posts. You understand that? I didn't ask you if you did. I'm telling you what you can't do. You understand? But I can't stop her from bringing you. That is an infringement on her speech. I don't know anything about the divorce. I certainly can't stop her from. Mr. Whitney, please mute. I can't stop her from talking to her attorney or a court or anyone else necessarily about you. But I mean, I can stop her from commenting on your social media because I consider that contact. So you can't do that.
I know she hasn't commented. However, she does screenshot my posts and talk about them to people. So I'm just trying to find a way. Like, I don't know if it's a PPO route that I have to go, but I do not want, like, the emotional distress she is causing me to scream.
Why don't you block her?
She is blocked. She is blocked. I've reduced all of my social media accounts, and she is still somehow finding access to them. I've blocked her, her siblings, her parents, her brother. I've blocked her baby daddy, her new baby daddy. I've tried everything, and she is still somehow getting onto my accounts.
Okay, I mean, if she's blocked, move past this, okay? I mean, I can't stop her. I don't know what the nature of the divorce proceedings are. I certainly am not going to get involved with that. That's a family court matter. Yeah. This is a district court, and I only have jurisdiction over this case. So, but there will be a no contact order that will remain in place. Anything else, Ms. Shepherd?
Could I just get some examples of like the no contact so that way I just understand it a little better, I guess?
You can't call her. You can't write her. You can't email her. You can't go to where she lives, works, or goes to school. If you see her in public, turn around and walk away, all right? If she contacts you, do not respond. This is the court's order. All right, so that's what it entails.
Okay.
She can't call, write, email you, signal you, WhatsApp you, TikTok you. I mean, I don't even know what you guys are using anymore. You both look younger than me. Don't do any of it. Don't contact her. Got it?
Got it, yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So that's basically what I can restrict, and that's what I am restricting, because that's appropriate for an assaultive case.
Mhm.
And that's been the bond. I mean, I'm looking to see. Was she? All right, yeah, it's the same. You can't have anyone else contact her either. The only one that could potentially contact her on your behalf is your attorney. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else, Ms. Shepherd?
No, I think that's all right now.
Okay. Counsel, is there anything you want to say on behalf of your client or that your client wants to say?
Your Honor, respectfully requesting the court adopt the recommendation. I think it's very appropriate. My client will not be in front of you again. She will not have an issue on probation. She's not had contact with law enforcement since. This is outside of her normal behavior, outside of her character. She's a very responsible person. She's a good mother, and she's absolutely no desire to have any contact whatsoever with the alleged victim. So I'm respectfully requesting you adopt the recommendation.
Okay. I've reviewed the recommendation. I mean, I will tell you this, and you're also her divorce attorney.
Yes.
How long have you done family law? A while?
Too long, 10 years.
Okay, that's way too long. Your attorney is going to tell you, she goes to seminars, she goes to trainings, right? Kids are resilient, they can make it through a divorce. But what is damaging to kids is when the two of you cannot find a way to co-parent and function, right?
Yes, sir.
Your kids should think you like each other, even if you don't. And if you two can figure out a way to make that work, like fake it until you're amicable, right? Your kids are, I'm assuming, little.
Yes.
That man is in your life for the next 20 years,
Yeah.
right? You've got longer graduations, weddings, all of these events, and it's not fair that your kids have to pick. It shouldn't be awkward. You two should be able to sit together at a graduation with your whoever's. And I mean, that's how good parents parent. And whatever your emotions are or his emotions are, none of that matters. You made little creatures that are counting on you for everything. And if you figure out a way to make that work, take the vitriol out of it, and every time you have a rage coming on or feelings coming on, look at your kids and say, do I want to screw these people up? Because the two of you will. It will damage them. And I know, counsel, you've seen seminars, because I did family law. And I remember going to conferences and learning things like that. Like, that is incredibly damaging on children for them to have to feel like they have to pick a parent. Incredibly damaging, like lifelong damage that they'll be in therapy about 20 or 30 years from now. Don't do it. Make it work. You made them, you picked them, make it work. I'm adopting the recommendation. So you have a fine of $50. You have court costs of $300. You have state costs of $15 of crime victims' rights fee of $75. Those last two are mandated by the state. You have a community service fee of $10 a day for a total of $30. You have 6 months probation. You're to abstain from the use of alcohol or controlled substances unless they're prescribed by a physician for the term of your probation, and you may be subject to testing. So you're not getting a color, but they can contact you. Your PO can contact you and tell you to come in and test. You understand? You'll do 3 days of community service in the city of Taylor as directed by probation and provide proof. You'll attend and complete any other ancillary services deemed warranted. You can have 771.1. You have to go down to probation and you'll set up and thank you for attending, Ms. Shepherd.
Yes, thank you.